Alright, okay, I'm back to record the video now. Could see a bit of the change because I trying to control my weight, so I lose a little bit of it. But so today is Saturday, so I would like to talk about Bangkok in general. Just general um, kind of information that related to Bangkok: transportation, air quality, food, housing price, safety nets, anything I could think of along the way that going to speak up about it. So let's get started. So now Bangkok, it's around have a it's officially around 10 million inhabited, but actually because there's a lot of people coming to work and then also coming to study in Bangkok, so there's approximately around 14 million people live in this capital city, uh, which then because of 14 million people, there's a lot of car. It's created congested in on the road, so during the rush hour it's one of the worst city, like when it comes to like traffic congestion. And to reduce the traffic congestion, there's a 4 MRT line plus 1 airport express line. So and also, but the lucky thing is that where the train where the train stop is, the train route, that's where the CBD will be as well. So that's where the development will be. And but there's one exception though. It's just the newly built like purple line, which has not yet been developed as much as yet, but it could become quite developed as what you can see on the in the center of the town within saying 20 years should get there. And then there's a water taxi, not water taxi, I say water kind of like water transportation, rapid like boat, but the water is it's a bit quite not really hygienic, and I don't really recommend it. And I think the water quite smells as well, from what I know, but not 100% sure. I never tried. So, and there's a bus, but then if you be on the bus, you have to stuck in the traffic for ages. So the best way to get around is to probably MRT. And yeah, uh, and also for the housing quality, it's actually, if you plan to live in Bangkok for long term, like saying 5 years or 10 years, it's actually better to buy the apartment rather than rent it for those like 5 years. But in the same time, you're probably not really sure as well, if you're gonna live here for long. So it's probably better to come here to try out for like a year or something. If you're happy with it, you can extend your stay to be a little bit longer. So within those extension, when you rather than paying for the rent for saying 5 years, and you can actually get the loan from the bank if you want to buy the apartment, and use that money that you pay for the rent monthly to pay back to the bank for the loan. That's just how it works, and it's not really that expensive. I mean, it like some country, yeah, I can see like you probably have to rent for like long term just because the apartment price a bit quite pricey. But in Thailand, there's a lot of option. I'm not saying they are expensive one obviously, and then there's like the one that are quite cheap and then very convenient for you. So you probably have to research a lot on this, and then it yes. So that's all I can say. So if you plan to live for 5 years, 10 years, better to buy apartment. But foreigners are not legally to own the house, like they're not able to own the land. That's the thing. But saying if you get married with a Thai wife or whatever that is, if you trust her enough in one level, the property would be just under her name. But then I'm not really recommended, as if you didn't marry or didn't have a kid yet with that lady, because that there's no like what is that called, the word, there's no there's no commitment, there's no guarantee. Yeah, that's right. So you know what I mean. And then the air quality. I talk a lot about the air quality. It it's something that it's not happen throughout the year, but it's some certain period of the particular month or weeks in of the year. It might happen, but it won't stay for like 3 months or that long. It probably just be like, it could not be exact time, but usually lasts for maybe 2 weeks, and then a month or something like that, and it will clear away. But it might come back again, and it doesn't last that long. Yeah, not like the whole year kind of issue or something you have to worry about it. But yeah, when it comes, you should be worried about it, protect yourself and stuff like that. And these kind of season is a raining season, so because there's a moisture in the air, the moisture actually trap the dust particle in the air. So then the air quality is not an issue around this time of the year, during the raining season. And then what else I could talk about it? Water quality. Could you drink a tap water? Actually, it's technically the government say you can, but if you not I would say it's probably safer to install the air purifier, water purifier. I mean, to kind of cleaning as another step to make it more purified. That's just what it is. And what else? I think the another one would be safetyness. Yeah, safetyness. So okay, I'll talk to you about the safety. Bangkok, generally it does. I would not say, if compared to Los Angeles, I feel a bit more unsafe in Los Angeles compared to Bangkok. That's what I felt, but if you think of Tokyo or Taipei in Taiwan, those countries are a lot safer in my opinion. This thing is just about to be careful yourself and then not walk in the alleyway and stuff. There's no exact kind of thing to say, or it's very safe, or it's not like in the state, not like in USA where there's a district where it's safer than other district. Thailand, Bangkok in particular, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't always this district is going to be safer than other district. Or I go to the most sort of the what I say the most expensive area of the country, of the whole district. It does feel a little bit safer, a little bit. So I don't know. Maybe the environment just make you feel safer, but I'm not sure if that's just the surrounding, the environment, just sort of play some joke in your mind. But it's just better to be careful yourself anyway. Yes, that's right. So what else I should talk about it? I should have talked about the lifestyle in general, people opinion. Food, yeah, it's something that you should not be worried about it. There's a delivery food these days with whole bunch of the application on your mobile and on tablet. Or there's a lot of it's something that you should not think too much about it, just about the food, because it's very easily to find, especially in Bangkok. Free food in shopping mall, anything, anywhere. And also there is the lifestyle. Thai usually tend to be a little bit more they say the word lay back, and then it tend to be another thing that could say lay back and lazy. some kind of very similar in between, you know. I think lazy it depends on person, but yeah, I can feel that, you know, those people who live up the north like Japan or South Korea, or even, you know, like Taiwan or China, like when you say about it's a lot of competition up the north, you know, a lot more and then this is the foreigners say it to me. It's not like I'm thinking myself. They say when they come to Thailand, you know, like he's from Singapore. He say that, you know, in Singapore, like when you successful, it's defined by being wealthy. But in Thailand, it does being like that, but it's not everything. Like not being wealthy is not like it's not everything about successful. Do you know what I mean? Like that's just what it is, and so you know maybe that's what the people thought. Uh, but obviously, you know, if you being wealthy, like you probably can live anywhere in the world. You know, that's right. So it will make your life a lot more easier. But in the same time, I guess it's also you just have to be, you know, like not being lazy and stuff like that as well. What else I could talk about it? I could talk about probably a yeah, that's all I should talk about it. It's 12 minutes now. So I thanks a lot and have a good day. One point though, there's a lot of shopping mall in Thailand. That's the place to shop, and you know most of things like most of people they go into shopping mall during the weekend. Like today, you know, there's probably a pack of people inside the shopping mall, and I don't really like it. And yeah, that's all. So thanks a lot and have a good day today. Yep.